like they stabbing your back now. Coming my way, you get smacked down. Like it face up and her ass down. Bitches just laugh when you come round. Bitch, you can't eat on my plate. Bitch, my granny, I tat on my face. Free my brother, know he on the way. Caught a vibe and I went caught a case. No polo, I do not play rugby. When she see me, she just wanna fuck me. So I pour dick cause like I'm Bun B. How the fuck you don't know where your funds be? I pull up the engine be wrong. She call, you know I ignore it. All these flowers, I think I'm a florist. All these rings, I think that I'm Ori. Got Balenciaga, but these ain't no A6. I can't even fuck with you, you basic. So I let her way that she take dick. Get my birdie a pound, told them break this. I ain't breaking, we cracking them cards. Think I'm playing, we pull it with bars. Yeah, these pistols, they hate in your heart. Shit, I go by my mama a car. And I'm putting over my team, so they come on over to me. Yeah, I spit the whole rap for my jeans. And missed a couple racks in the scenes. And I got some shit you never seen. Let's not talk about that. I don't wanna talk about that. But do it, somebody get wet. We pull up, it's a light show. Had to give it to the gang, I don't like hoes. No one know where I stay. I switch up every day. Sometimes I pray to God, cause I know he might take. This life I'm paying for. This shit a heavy stake. They like they stabbing your back now. Come on my way, you get smacked down. Like it face up and her ass down. Bitches just laugh when you come round. Bitch, you can't eat on my plate. Bitch, my granny, I tat on my face.
Deep in the heart of Texas. Shannon.
When she see me, she just wanna fuck me. So I pour dick cause like I'm Bun B.
Hey, Nate.
Pull up the engine be wrong. She call, you know I ignore it. All these flowers, I think I'm a florist. All these rings, I think that I'm Ori.
Don't be afraid of rejection. Just keep slaying.
Oh my god.
I jump out of Billy. I feel like I'm trippy. The real niggas feel me. I'm about to run down with a semi. I'm finna run down with a 50. I do not know what got in me. Percocet pills, they all in me. We flip it all like a penny. Rockin' on ball like penny. We drink lean, not Henny. We keep Glocks and semis. We ship packs and mail it. All my brothers felons. When I'm on the scene, bitch, I'm Gucci down. We got felonies, we got 100 rounds. Smoking on loud, can't hear. Sipping on lean, not beer. What? We gon' really slide, really slide. We gon' really slide, really slide. We out in Beverly, somewhere in the hills. I'm on her body, I'm tryna give me a feel. My niggas crazy, they all shoot to kill. I get them packs in, through the mail. Fucking that bitch, I don't kiss and tell. You a op, you get popped on the skillet. Beat a nigga up just like a biscuit. Whipping up the dope like it's nice quick. I got that stick on me, ready for action. Yeah. You see the demon in my eyes. Tell me the truth, no lies. Bitch, I'm higher than a kite. She running that day like a bike. Knock his ass out like Mike. I jump out of Billy. I feel like I'm trippy. The real niggas feel me. I'm about to run down with a semi. I'm finna run down with a 50. I do not know what got in me. Percocet pills, they all in me. We flip it all like a penny. Rockin' on ball like penny. We drink lean, not Henny. We keep Glocks and semis. We ship packs and mail it. All my brothers felons. Big AR on me, big like Julian Mellon.
Thank you, Fizzle.
Ay, walking out the trap, looking for the quickest turnaround. When I do no trespassing, nigga, we gon' gun them down. Johns in them titties, 50s in 100 rounds. Get down the door, lay it down, then I make a sound. Pressure on my wood, this A fee. Ay, real boss nigga, I don't fake beef. Ay, playing with that money, it's a late fee. Doug and me, we take his body, get the tape in. I don't fuck pill hoes, they look pasty. It's a doc, beat it down, ain't no cake in the kitchen, cook it up with an apron. I don't need swine, so I fuck with turkey bacon. I'ma roll another one, I don't do the vaping. Straight face, walking like I'm Diddy now. Take that. Niggas rockin' fool's gold, thought he signed an 8-track. 10 so dark, can't see nothing in this Maybach. We ain't cullin' in this big boss, we on Jets, bitch. Lay a nigga down, see it's different, how that tech hit. Ace poppin', it's a bitch.
You guys come back healthy, and man, you hate seeing that, but I tell you what, again, injuries can always also have a positive effect. If you get that injured player back, let's just think you get to give guys time that didn't get that much time before. So they're getting kind of 2 seasons within one. The playoffs come, you get that healthy player back. And by the way, you have a guy that you've developed off the bench, and now you have a deeper team, a little more depth.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Jones in at the small forward. And for San Antonio, we've got White. Johnson is out there with DeRozan. Then there's Pirtle, and it's Murray in at the point. So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. Johnson outside. Pass to DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. That shot off. Good D by Covington. Outside, Jones. Kicks to Lillard. White against McCollum. Passes to Jones. Knocked away. Pass to Lillard. The 3. That one misses. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Well, Greg, they just weren't ready for that game. It looked like they just weren't prepared. The final score tells you the story.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Jones, no luck.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And after the Blazers got swept in the first round in 2018, many said they needed to blow it up. Instead, they stayed with it. 52 wins, a 3 seed in the West.
Yeah, they just had the patience to keep building, adding pieces, and developing. I mean, this team is going in the right direction.
And 6 straight playoff appearances for the Blazers under Terry Stotts. Last season making the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, GA, and he was rewarded with a multi-year contract extension. He's done a great job developing their young players while also having them compete at a high level.
Here's McCollum, and that one goes long.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game, don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Lillard misses. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And it's Murray penetrating, and the layup falls.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Lillard. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
Star at a mid-major. Shout out to all the mid-major colleges. Lehigh University, C.J. McCollum wasn't that blue-chip prospect, but he sure worked his way to the top.
Both good from the line that time. Four-year player at Lehigh, McCollum earned his degree in journalism.
Yeah, he had to beg his parents to switch from a business major, but now he's putting his degree to use. He already interviewed the commissioner, man. Keep playing. He's trying to come for my job, Kevin. When his playing days are done, though, I'm sure he'll be looking to try to take my job and yours and continue on that path.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. 2 on the clock. Here's Johnson. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Johnson. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 4. There's the pass to McCollum. There's the 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, and sometimes you just got to assume every 3 McCollum is going to take is going to go in.
Murray with the bounce pass. unloads from 9, and Jones pulls it down.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Back to Lillard from deep. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Well, Lillard is always going to be aggressive on offense as he looks to catch the defense off guard.
Pass to White. Johnson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to DeRozan. Covington with the steal. Jones in the post. White covering. And White with the block. And he's able to get it back. DeRozan dishes to Johnson. And here is Murray. Pass to Pirtle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. DeRozan. That's good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
For Portland, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down the game. Nurkic finds Lillard. McCollum outside. Shoots over White. And again, it's Portland converting.
You got to respect the intelligence of McCullough, a pro at utilizing the pick and roll. You can't let him get into a comfort zone.
Murray against Lillard. And there's the pass to Pirtle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's his first trip to the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And so he makes both from the line.
And Pearl is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
And here's McCollum for 3. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. McCollum's got 10 points in the game.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end, and he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Pass to DeRozan. The shot from the low post is good. 6 points for him.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Murray against Lillard. Top of the key. Offensive rebound. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Well, when you see the hard-working mentality of Nurkic, I mean, love how assertive he is on the offensive boards.
Murray surveying the D. Passes it to White. Johnson outside. Clock at 6. Here's DeRozan. Another one falls for San Antonio.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Lillard, the pass to Covington. Lillard attacking, and it's good. 2 points. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
What poise right there from Lillard. Outstanding at finishing in tight spots.
Murray against Lillard. Steps back and shoots. Here's Pirtle. That shot misses. Great D that time from Nurkic. Jones, the pass to Covington. Kicks it out to McCollum. Jones dishes to McCollum. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And it's a 6-point Portland lead.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Fans, broadcasters love to see teams get out and attack in transition. Would you like to see the league crack down on intentional fouls that will halt that break, slow down that break, stifle that break?
No, because the home fans or the fans of the team is fouling doesn't want that team to get out and get an easy 2 points. I mean, we still have to have defense in the game, so anything that takes away from team scoring, you just can't say, well, we want to watch them score, don't do it. No. And very honestly, if you're an unselfish team, usually on those breaks, it's usually because a player holds the ball too long.
Right.
Usually they have another open player in front of them that they can pass it up to. And if you're an unselfish team, usually you still give the fans what they want. And that's a crazy highlight on the break.
And already they've staked out a notable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Portland leading by 6. Pass to Cantor. Over Jang. Cantor's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's ABC, guarded by Powell. Outside, Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's McCollum. Last time out he had 13 points. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Looking at the Trailblazers, they took the last win in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. The pass to Lyles. Back to Walker. To stop the drought. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. A step-back shot here. Here's Anthony, and the rejection by Jang. Now Mills. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Washington. And the dunk by Lyles.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
It's good from long range.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And Mills kicks to Lyles. Floats one up, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Hollis Jefferson's checked in for the Trailblazers. And that one misses. Well, the book, Greg, is the same for Enes Kanter as it's always been. Great score inside, but his defense leaves you wanting.
And Kevin, at this point, he is who he is. I mean, for better or worse. Kanter is still a force off the bench to give a team some post presence in their second unit, but not sure he'll ever be a player to build around.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball after the basket by San Antonio.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Passes it to ABC. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Simons, the pass to Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Here's Mills after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Excellent D there from Anthony.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
So it's the Spurs now. The Blazers getting the bucket. And Mills kicks to Zhang. Pass to Lyles. Here's Mills. Lets it go. That's good on the jump shot.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, so far both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end, but we got a lot of game left to play.
Now here's Anthony. An 11-point game for him in the win against Dallas. Shoots from 14, and Portland again with the bucket. Spurs trail by 10. Mills with it. Pass to Lyles. Back to Mills. They get a hand on it. Taken away by Anthony. From deep three-point range. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room. And in 2018, DeMar DeRozan opened up about his bet.
A lot of people ashamed to.
Yep, you love the honesty and the bravery to step forward and tell his emotional story.
Yeah, he opened a dialogue. Kevin Love following his lead to talk about anxiety. Athletes as public figures can have a broader impact than just entertaining, and we see it over and over again.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
But just wearing them out. I mean, when you space the floor like this, the defense has to run and expend energy.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for San Antonio, they've got ABC. Zhang is out there with Jones, and it's Bates Diop in at the 4. Chris, you have been passionate about honoring those who blazed the trail for today's NBA, like the Globetrotters and the Wrens, in the days before integration.
Yeah. I mean, you think about what they've gone through off the court and on the court, and anyone, regardless of color, nationality, of just paving the way for me as a basketball player. I want to say thank you. Let's just think about what Red Auerbach did. Drafting the first African-American player, making the first African-American player coach in Bill Russell, who won the championship that year, and leaving him a good team. And if you look at organizations like the Black Fives who bring an awareness to the games, and you just want to understand your legacy culturally, and that's why I have to, every time I see Mr. Bill Russell, Big O, or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I give them a big hug and a wet kiss on the cheek, because I just thank them for not only advancing the movement in sports, but culturally. Sports has always sent a message to the culture and society about how cool teammates work together and how you can overcome a problem by working together. And so I really thank them for enduring all of the hardships that they did so that we can reap the benefits. So it's been awesome to be part of the league and be able to shake hands with those that have blazed trails for us.
That is so admirable on your part. It's good. Spurs trail by 14.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The pass to Gay. Walker in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Latrey up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
No, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range, and there's no hand in his face.
Here's Anthony. Rebound by Zhang. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Walker. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Walker's got 5 points in the quarter. Simons the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Walker with some nice D. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Basket counts.
That's just a product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Portland leading by 7. Kicks it to Carmelo. Stolen by Walker. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. And the layup's good off the glass. Walker's got 9.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Anthony. Cantor trying to free himself up. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Spurs have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Jones with the bounce pass. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A moment now to see the numbers for Cantor. A very nice season for him last year. 14th in rebounding. And he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage. Able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And we talked about how strong he was on the boards. Going hard at it at both ends last year. Really helping out his team. Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Gorgie Dang. Johnson comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's DeRozan in for Lonnie Walker. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments
on the offensive end.
In-game adjustments are critical. They did an awesome job taking what the defense gave them.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. McCollum's checked in. Now here's Jones. Passes it to Nurkic. Lillard outside. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Pass to Bates-Diop. Goes up again, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
And guarding Hurdle is never easy. He's got so many moves and ways to get defenders to be overly physical with him.
The Spurs making a switch here. White's checked in. Jones dishes to Lillard. Trying to end the drought, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Lillard, he has a sweet jump shot. The defense has to know he's deadly from there.
Lillard against Jones. Pass to White. Johnson outside. Now DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. Over McCollum. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Down low. Here's Nurkic. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Nurkic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's how to make things look easy for a teammate. I mean, you make passes like that one from Lillard, crazy.
Oh, that was an impressive throwdown.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Nurkic can't hit.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket. Well, the best season of his career, Kevin. But then Yusuf Nurkic suffered that gruesome leg injury. It was a huge loss for the Blazers and a long road to recovery for Nurkic.
Here's Jones. And another basket for San Antonio.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Here's McCollum. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. McCollum's got 15. And the Blazers were looking for that third star. Chris Nurkic was starting to look like he might fit the bill.
Well, Kevin, let's think about it. You could argue that he was one of the top 5 centers in the league last season. He just turned 25, so hopefully he's still on the upslope of his career.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. And Lillard getting McCollum. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
You can't jump at the pump fake. Nurkic is too skilled at getting defenders up in the air.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Lyle comes in for Jakob Poeltl. And Murray subbed in for Jones. DeRozan against Covington. Here's the 3. Lyle's no good. Trailblazers leading by 3. Here's Lillard. And that comes off the assist by Jones. He's got 9.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Murray against Lillard. The pass to White. Johnson outside. Here's DeRozan. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Jones, the pass to Lillard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on DeRozan.
You got to admire how aggressive Lillard is. Terrific at finding a way to get to the charity stripe. Well, you think about a franchise player, it's hard to find a better example than Damian Lillard. his play, his presence, Kevin. He's one of the most important players in Blazers franchise history.
ABC's checked in for Derek White. Here's Murray. Here's Lyles. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. As you were talking about the presence of Lillard. Very cool and always composed.
Oh, Kevin, I love Damian Lillard. I mean, he's from Oakland. He has that town toughness. He's got that dog in him. I mean, he speaks softly and carries a big stick.
Here's Murray. Goes back up. Good D by Covington.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
It's McCollum on the wing. He's got 15. And Nurkic with the basket on the assist by McCollum. And that's now 7 points for Nurkic. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it'll go. And the Blazer lead at 5 on the bucket from DeRozan.
And you want to talk about high-volume scores. Just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
And that one's good. Lillard.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Lillard against Murray. Passes it to ABC. Back to Murray. Spurs working the ball around now. That one drops for him. 14 points for DeMar DeRozan. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 14 points. McCollum passes to Covington. A floater, Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Murray against Lillard. Murray the pass to Lyles. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. Chris, is there someone you competed with that you feel is underrated by history, has not been given their due?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think when you look at White Chalk to Jason Williams, that what he started in the culture of play and what he continued. And you look at Ben Wallace, who I played with 4 years at Washington, and he was coming off the bench there, and we saw that potential with him. I mean, the way he led the league in rebounding, his defensive prowess. I mean, the Pistons wouldn't have had a championship and gotten to another final if it wasn't for him. And also, I got to shout my man out, Mike Bibby and Peja Stojakovic, two of the best shooters I've played with.
Oh, great names, I totally agree.
Yeah, easy call.
The Spurs have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good. Rudy Gay's checked in for the Spurs. Walker comes in for Murray. Portland also making some changes. Anthony's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Monday Hollis Jefferson comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Powell in for C.J. McCollum. Lillard outside. The three. But they get it back. Doesn't go for him. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Here's ABC. Powell with the steal. To the middle. Hangs. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And you got to like how they're working the ball inside this quarter. They were struggling to do that earlier. Now they're showing the focus to take the ball inside.
When he was drafted, Damian Lillard said he wanted to go to the Blazers with the 6th pick. The opportunity to play right away and be embraced by the city of Portland.
Walker dishes to Gay, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Portland.
Oh, well, Kevin, throughout his career, Gay has been an offensive force and mastermind in manipulating defenses.
First trip to the line for him here.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Walker against Powell. Lillard with no one around. Knocks down the 3 ball. Lillard's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Trailblazers. And Mills kicks to Lyles. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Anthony. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Trailblazers have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. And he's good on the second. 11 seconds left now here in the second. Mills passes to Lyles. Snatched away. And now it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. They kept going to him. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He ended up with 22 points and 2 assists. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
On the floor for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Enes Kanter, and it's Jones in at the 3 spot. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
BA, great assessment, good report. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. I mean, the D is worrying too much about the other 4 guys. I mean, they can't give him open jumper.
Covington trying to break free, and it's Lillard missing. Spurs trail by 10. White, wide open, he fires. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Jones. He kicks to Kanter. Back to Jones. 3-pointer, Lillard drops in the tray. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
White against Covington. And Covington sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Kanter. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Murray. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
And making his return from the ACL tear, DeJounte Murray, long, athletic, and young. He still has a very bright future.
Kanter, he's checked in for Portland. Lillard with it, out guarded by Murray. And Jones with the stuff.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Shot, high post, and it's DeRozan missing. And Murray winning second team all-defense in 2018. And Greg, at that time, he was only 21.
And that's been his strong suit. If he can hit perimeter shots consistently, he can be a star. Pass
to White. Murray outside. Now the pass to DeRozan. And that one drops for him. DeRozan's got 16 points.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
DeRozan against Lillard. Cantor kicks to McCullough. Just 4 to shoot. Tries again. He lays it in. Cantor's got his first points of the night.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, and it's inexcusable. They're all too common. Basketball one-on-one. When the shot goes up, put a body on someone. Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
And Lillard gets double-teamed. And Covington gets it to go on the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Murray against Lillard. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And gotta admire how fast Pirtle slashes to the rim after setting the screen. Once he gets the ball, the D is finished.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Jones checked in for White.
And looking now at the numbers for Lillard. Last season, he played outstanding. 3rd in free throw percentage, 9th in scoring, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And just going back to his free throw efficiency, it's about confidence when you're at the line. You've always said it. He had it. That's how he ended up with the top 3 ranking.
You can't forget about McCollum from there, proving once again that he's not just a jump shooter.
A shot by Johnson, no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded. And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Spurs trail by 14. Lillard comes with the double team on the wing. Johnson fires the 3. They get the rebound. Pirtle buries it down low. Pirtle's got 9.
And Pirtle has a stick-with-it mentality on the offensive glass, just throwing himself against the boards.
Here's Lillard. Cantor. And Cantor able to finish. Cantor's got the lead up to 14 now for Portland.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Johnson gets the bucket. 8 points for him. The Trailblazers shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Feeds it to McCollum. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Everything looked good until the finish. Then it all goes wrong.
It's good.
Even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Passes it to Lillard. From deep. The Trailblazers rebound, but they'll get another chance. It's up a 3, and McCollum is good for 3. McCollum's got 22 points.
Adding to his 3-point total on the night. He had 3 in the first half. Now he's got his first one here in the second.
And DeRozan, here we go. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
It's common to see wing players improve their perimeter shooting in the league, but DeMar DeRozan's most striking growth has been his ball handling and playmaking. He's been dynamic with the ball in his hands.
San Antonio making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Anthony's checked in for Portland. Norman Powell comes in for Jones. And Greg DeRozan watching a ton of films of guys like Andre Miller and Sam Cassell operating in the pick and roll.
Not only that, Kevin, to strengthen his left hand, he'd use it for daily activities like writing, leaving no stone unturned to become an expert initiator.
Jones the pass to Pirtle. The shot missing. Portland leading by 13. In the corner, Powell with it. Here's McCollum. A rebound by the Spurs. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. DeRozan's shot is off. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. It's off to Oklahoma City for him after this game, so they have the Thunder to look forward to. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for him. DeRozan brings the double team. McCollum passes to Cantor. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got assist number 7 for him tonight. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Jones against Lillard from the high post. And the basket by Jones. Jones has got 6.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Here's Powell. The shot, no good. And the Spurs going the other way now. Poked loose and out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. Damian Lillard, 3rd.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Cantor, the pass to Lillard. From outside the arc. The offensive rebound. Cantor's shot is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
DeRozan's shot is off.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Lillard against Jones. Pass to DeRozan. Makes it off the glass. DeRozan's got 20.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Lillard finds McCollum. The shot that time, not on target. Walker with some nice D. Johnson attacking. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Oh, well, listen, guys, that was great work, making them pay for the laps on defense.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Portland moving the ball around. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Hollis Jefferson, guarded by Walker. And the pass to Simons. And he's good on the 3-ball. Simons has got 12 points in the game.
Now, realizing when the defenders have overcommitted, Kev, I mean, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
Pass to Bates-Diop. Walker looking for an opening. Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Simons, covered by Mills. With the shot. Here's Nurkic. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's ABC. Lyles passes to ABC. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for San Antonio. Both shots good from the stripe. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. Simons, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. The drive by Anthony.
And now look at Patty Mills here. How he did last season. He averaged about 10 points a game last year. 3 assists and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all they need, especially in tight games. 1 or 2 plays can make all the difference.
Both free throws good from Anthony. 1:33 left to play here in the third. Mills passes to Lyles. Here's ABC. He's guarded by Nurkic. From deep, Walker. Good on the three-point shot. Walker's got 12 points in the game.
The screen's better. That attempt's a lot easier, but he nails it even with the D still up on him.
Mills with the steal. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Simons, the pass to Nurkic, to the paint. A nice by Simons. He's got 14.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
That free throw good from Walker. Here's Walker. 15 points in the game. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Hollis Jefferson finds Powell. Off target from outside. Spurs trail by 8. Outside DeRozan. Nurkic with the block.
Oh, this is the impact Nurkic makes on the defensive end. Effective at reaching out and stifling shooters.
Here's DeRozan. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Shoots over Walker. And that one hits back iron. With 1 on the clock, it doesn't go for him. And so it's Portland in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've had active. And let's listen to head coach Terry Stotts review the game plan with his guys.
Defensively, we got to give a little more.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Portland leading by 8. We've got Mills. DeRozan out there with ABC. Then there's Derek White. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. That's the San Antonio 5. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's foul number 2 for him. Simons surveying the D. High post try. That's good on the jump shot.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
We talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
Pass to DeRozan. Nurkic with the block. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Anthony leading the charge.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
That free throw good from Anthony. And both free throws good for Anthony.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And Mills kicks to DeRozan. From the top of the key. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. DeRozan's got 22 points.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Powell drops in the layup for 2. And the Trailblazers lead by 12.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
The feed now to Nurkic. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Mills passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And really, Pirtle is a very forceful player. When he's near the rim, you better watch out for the slam.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. The 55th pick back in 2009. Those picks don't hit very often, but Greg Patty Mills now with a deck in the NBA.
6'0", and that may be generous. The Australian Mills, a dangerous pull-up shooter, and he does not back down.
DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for the Spurs. Portland also making some changes. Robert Covington's checked in for Anthony. Jones comes in for Hollis Jefferson. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simmons. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Terry Stotts just went over his game plan with his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Here's ABC, defended by Jones. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. The Trailblazers making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan. Portland leading by 6. Lillard dishes to Covington. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Nurkic. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And that's 13 points for Nurkic.
A physical player with a large frame. Nurkic was seemingly unbothered by the contact.
DeRozan against Nurkic. And here's DeRozan. No good from 18. McCollum against DeRozan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on DeRozan.
One of the top 10 shooting guards in the NBA, C.J. McCollum. I mean, you wonder, though, would he be even better lined up as a point guard? I'm not sure. But his defense has been his shortcoming. At 6'3", his size is better suited for the one.
Johnson, he's checked in for ABC. Nurkic with the steal. McCollum with the ball. Out guarded by Murray. To the inside. And Covington gets it to go on the assist by McCollum.
Well, that'll get you a pat on the back from your teammate McCollum. Unselfish and aware, picking out the perfect pass.
See, Webb, you think about McCollum as a point guard, his assists have dropped 3 seasons running.
Yeah, Kevin, but that's because his role on this team is to score. And he's so skilled. He can get other guys involved, but you want him putting it in the bucket. Who's a better option than him besides Dame Lillard? On another team, though, with a chance to start at point guard, I wouldn't mind seeing that adjustment.
And it's slammed in by Jones.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. DeRozan against Covington. Good. DeRozan's got 12 points here in the second half.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Lillard surveying the D. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The other day, Chris, I heard Commissioner Adam Silver talking about that it strikes him sometimes how isolated players can be with cell phones and headphones, and those things wouldn't help that. Is it something that you've noticed or that you're concerned about?
You mean with my nephews and nieces and friends that are younger and kids walking across the street looking at their phones and not even looking both ways?
You're your play-by-play partner, whoever it might be.
Oh, come on, Kevin, those are the times. And so I would tell Adam Silver, Mr. Commissioner, yeah, that's a basketball problem. That's a world problem. How are we going to stop any of that? We're here now. There's no putting that genie back in the bottle, Kevin.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Lillard against Murray. Now here's White. Not a lot of room. DeRozan can't hit from in close. Trailblazers leading by 12. McCollum outside. Jones kicks to Nurkic. Back to Jones. Six to shoot. Outside Covington. Nailed from three-point land. Covington's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now the pass to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
Here's McCollum. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 11 rebounds in the game. Inside. Teardrop shot. And it's Murray laying it in. Murray's got 14 points here in the second half.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Lillard the pass to Nurkic. Fades. And it's good for two.
A well-rounded offensive threat. I mean, games like this prove Nurkic is capable of dominating on this end.
Now here's Murray. Nurkic with the block. Lillard against Murray. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And last season, a rare 5-by-5 game achieved by Yusuf Nurkic. 24 points, 23 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, Greg, and 5 blocks in a game against the Kings.
And how about the only player ever to log a 20, 25, and 5 game? The Bosnian Beast making a name for himself.
Covington against Murray. Covington with the steal. Here's Jones. And it's Jones finishing it off.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Covington with the steal. 3-on-3. Here's McCollum. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 19.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Passes to Johnson. Outside, Walker. Pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Covington. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Walker. DeRozan's got 14 points now in the second half. Trailblazers leading by 17. McCollum finds Lillard. Over Walker. And Portland again with the bucket.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. They double-team Johnson. Here's Pirtle. No good from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Sinks the triple.
Well, with the role his quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And DeRozan. Here we go. And they're able to recover. Johnson against Jones. Second chance shot. Now McCollum. And with the likely return of prep to pro prospects, Chris, some have argued for a high school combine to help determine who's ready to make the leap and who isn't.
I'm not really there with the high school combine. I still think that, you still have a level of college or a level of professionalism that can happen after. And I don't believe until you're ready to be evaluated for the pros immediately, should you have that combine. Your bodies are still growing. I talked to Jaren Jackson just yesterday, and he told me that he grew 2 inches over last summer. So I think it's a little unfair to judge these guys that early when their bodies and mentality still has a lot of development left.
Here's Lillard, and Pirtle sends it back.
And you got to give appreciation to how Pirtle punishes shooters. A dynamite shot blocker with impeccable timing.
Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And stolen by Murray. Here's Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Here's Lillard, and he lays it straight in.
Timeout.
Lillard's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
All night long, Lillard has been taking over on the offensive end. Adjust to every defense they've thrown at him.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 20. 1:30 left to play here in the fourth. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, C.J. McCollum.
And, guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. 5 on the clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Here's Simons. And another 3 for Portland.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Trailblazers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
It was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for C.J. McCollum.
His passes were crisp tonight. Pinpoint. So many easy buckets came off his assist.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Mills kicks to Gay. Back to Mills. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's ABC. Pass to Mills. Takes a 3. No good that time. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting.
Bottle on my meek shit. I don't argue with no broke nigga on that cheap shit. Walking out trap, looking for the quickest turnaround. When I do no trespassing, nigga, we gon' gun them down. Johns in them titties, 50s in 100 rounds. Kick down the door, lay it down, then I make a sound. Pressure on my wood, this A fee. Ay, real boss nigga, I don't fake beef. Ay, playing with that money, it's a late fee. Doug and me, we take his body, get the taping.
BBVS is shining real crazy. Not your mama, but she still got a late fee. You bring the pints to my city, that's a state fee. I'm all about the dough like pastries. My fit is all army, but my wrist is the Navy. This girl got my hoodie on, I know the nigga hate me. Got 4 baby bottles like got one, baby. You worry about the roaches, but the snakes really shady. They call me wise versus hell dope like Jay-Z. I don't play games, so I never can't face me. Raised in the 60s, but was born in the 80s. Your nigga in the Uber, so he can't even race me.
Walking out trap, looking for the quickest turnaround. When I do no trespassing, nigga, we gon' gun them down. Johns in them titties, 50s in 100 rounds. Kick down the door, lay it down, then I make a sound. Pressure on my wood, this is A feet. Real boss nigga, I don't fake beef. Ay, playing with that money, it's a late fee. Doug and me, we take his body, get the taping.
There are new forms of the coronavirus, just what we needed, right?